Welcome back to Cardinia Park West, where St Mary's 3-6, the ladder leaders trail the 5th place Grovedale 5-8. Up they go again. Abbott and Snowden, been a classic duel all day. The wrestler's on as Young crashes into the pack. I'm trying to see who that is at the bottom of the... Josh Eddy, my guess. No.
Not even close.
They put in Bath. Bath's gone in the middle. Lukey Bath. Snowden wins that one. Over to Mackenzie. His kick smothered by Josh Eddy. Comes over. Oh, trying to crash his way through. With Mark's trying to take the footy with him. Back to Josh Eddy. Kicks it to Condi. Condi round the body. Just a bit of an up and under forward kick. Oh, almost to Mark then to McNeil. Romain Grenville gets it, tries, dishes off. One too many. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Should have got rid of it when he actually dummied the handball, shouldn't he?
Just went out of the game late in that last quarter too, where St Mary's need him. Big second half, I would think.
Circuit by hand to Hogan, over to the outer side to Monaghan. He's unassuming, young Monaghan, isn't he? Goes to the outer side, Tenace. And his opponent there was Williams. All looking at the umpire. It was the deliberate call there they were looking for.
So obviously my comment before about St Mary's midfield needs to lift a little bit with they've changed it up in there, put some different numbers in there.
Yeah, well, they're obviously listening.
Obviously a good coach back in the day.
I reckon these boys have run in and said, "Hey, Sean said." Ball's in front of that scoreboard, nothing's changed, still a 14-point margin.
But just like the first two quarters, same areas have come out really strong early.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the traffic their way, busy early, which is Grovedale got to be a wake up to that.
Ball's in dispute. Oh. Luke Bath puts it to Hebbard, breaks it in with one hand, then goes round the body. Oh, good fist over the top. They spoil each other, but Waters, the Horsham boy apparently, gives it over, comes back, goes to Jacob Dale, puts it in front of Fry. Can he keep it in? Oh, on the full wants Normington.
And he gets it.
He gets it. Takes it right in front of us, so I couldn't actually see whether it did get over the line or not.
With the mud on his face, looks like Braveheart, doesn't he?
Goes down the line. Oh, big leap there from Dobson. Comes out to Sherman. Oh, Ramon Grenville. Off the side of the boot he goes. Keeps in play. No, it doesn't. Goes over the boundary line. Just about on the paint of the 50. No scorers yet in this important third quarter. The old days, mate, when blokes used to play in position, they'd call it the premiership quarter.
Well, that was probably one time there where Grenville did have a little bit more time than he thought, and he just chucked it on the booty.
Hasn't played a lot of footy this year, Ramon, no. Goes back again, round the body, and just puts it out on the full.
Just his kick that was in front of us here, they thought they might avoid just kicking down the line and try to come back inside and change the point of entry a little bit.
Mackenzie goes with his left, that's very close. Oh, Bars keeps it in. Abbott, who's been very good. Up and under kick, though.
Cheers.
Good work to Cheetahs, the little fella. Young smashes it out to Percy's advantage, but just can't keep it in. Now, who did you say looked like Braveheart?
Eddie.
Oh, right, okay. He's
a bit of it
cleaned it up. Okay.
Brown's running with the ponytail as well.
Yeah. He had the rat on his head last year. Condi tries to crash his way through. Sherman tries to cheat us. Does he get one? No. Oh, good work there. Good hard work from both sides. Luke Bath tries to crash his way through, but pushed over the line by Cade Wellington.
Bit subdued at the moment.
Yes, it's going to break open. It'll break open one way or the other. Spinning ball. Another poor throw in from the boundary umpire. Oh, Condi tackled by Circuit. Comes over to, I can't see who was that. Was it Cheetahs? Say Cheetahs. It was!
I told you, mate, he's everywhere.
It's just a fill-in name, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can say, because he's probably had about 25.
He'll be in their best, no doubt. Percy, hold to Abbott. This is probably not what they want. Abbott plays on...
let it go.
And this is a problem too now. St Mary's have got the numbers to
they'll push right back now.
And then clog it up again as they've done all day. Both sides are playing with their loose beyond the footy again.
Expecting to get away with that one. He just had both arms wrapped around him, giving him a bear hug.
You got Hogan behind the ball.
I'm watching Donahue. If he can get the centre forward.
Where's he going?
Just here in front of us. Doesn't waste his lead. Goes forward. Oh, Erskine, third man up. Over the back, Devlin. He's wrapped up in the tackle. Pushed the ball back in. He didn't drag it in. That was pushed in by Marcus Smith. Comes out to Circuit. Big handball out there by Condi. And the ball's rushed over by Happy Feet.
Tell you what, Hebert got lucky then. Milky, the bloke with the helmet, whose name eludes. Costello ran behind to get the handball off the big ruckman, and he didn't follow him. Got lucky. It would have been a coach killer, I would have thought.
We just watched Mick Ryan's gone for the boots after his little indiscretion falling over in front of us. Comes out. Normington. Up and under floater. Oh, comes back. Oh, Monaghan dispossessed. At ground level. Good work there from Jimmy Marks. James Marks, he likes to be called. It's in the centre square. No score so far in this third quarter. Up he throws, the umpire throws it up. Or comes down to Luke Bath. Goes to Grenville. Grenville gets good position, but the ball hits the deck. Then shepherds it, taps it out to Dobson. Good work there from Riley Hall. Comes back out. Was that McNeil? Percy can't keep it in play. Yes, it was McNeil. Gets plenty of encouragement, as you can hear from Jared Young. What are you giggling at?
Oh, you just had to correct yourself.
Yeah, well, I do. I don't like getting it wrong.
No, you're looking for someone to help you out, I think.
No, you blokes don't give me nothing. Oh, Bath and Eddie. They crashed into one another. Ball in dispute. Umpire, give it to me.
Oh. Didn't get the traditional position to squat then, so he might have been all right. You probably thought you were safe to get away with it.
Started off with a bit of angst this game. Might continue.
It's dropped a little bit off.
Percy knocks it over to Circuit. Who Costello goes with the left foot barrel, if you don't mind. Bouncing ball goes over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in. No good looking at the camera. It looks like we're looking at Christmas trees.
It's a bit early. Christmas in July, Milky.
That's it.
Just a match up to watch. Could be Eddie and Brown.
Yeah.
I think, by the look of it.
Oh, they've been nice and hot in there.
And they've evened up the numbers here in the St Mary's forward line. They're not allowing the loose player.
Oh, thought that might have been high to Devlin, but no free kick given. Cheetahs pushed over. Ball goes over the boundary line.
Just around it again, Milky. Just around it again.
Yeah, he'll be wearing his number to bed tonight.
Jared Bath running with him at the moment.
Oh, slung out of the way. Smith by Handy Young. Young goes round the body and he gets it. Don't you worry, he's a team lifter. You don't mind a bit of a celebration either, old Jared Young. Yes, this still goes to the camera, so still goes. Just relax, champ. So he does team lift. That's 6-8. Gee, that's the biggest margin in the game. That's exactly what happens to the old Milkatron.
We were talking earlier, weren't we, about whether or not he had an injury or if he was had the flu or something, because he wasn't himself early on, but he's starting to come into the game now. He's one of those players that just keeps working away. I'd love to have him in your side.
I reckon Colac are comfortably home with their lead at half time. So too Leopold over Geelong West. South Barn and Lara still level. Costello, Abbott, not Costello, comes out the back to Mackenzie. He can't quite pick it up. Picked up by the young fella in Jack Lang. Dished off the handball to Happy Feet. Snowden. Umpire says, give it to me. St Albans and Newtown, 3 points the difference. Sorry, no, 13 points the difference. Misread that. And North Shore, 24 points. 4 goals down on Bell Park. Fry leads in the race. Taps it forward. Puts it out in front of Cheetahs, but I reckon the boundary, it is. The boundary line's the winner. Queenscliff, 21 points up on Drysdale. Barwon Heads, 4 points up on Anglesea. Ocean Grove, they're only 105 points up on Newcombe. And Amos are only 82 points up on Port Arlington. Spinning ball, in it comes. Oh, up high, Abbott knocks it down to Gentleman Jim Cale. He's wrapped up in a tackle straight away. Nowhere to go. Umpire says, give it to me. Jimmy Cale got another year out of footy because he married into Bryce Vincent's family, they tell me. Knocks the ball, not clear. Oh, Dobson cops one. Go ball at ground level. Looking for a crummer here, Grovedale. Jared Bath. What can he do? Ball's fisted forward. tackle. Good tackle from the St Mary's boys is the call there. And we'll have a ball up. Oh, 40 out, 35 out. Right in front of the Grovedale goal. 6-8 plays 3-6. Up it goes. Hall knocks it clear. Comes out to Percy. He's tackled straight away. Kale. He's dispossessed. Gee, it's a rugby scrum at the moment, boys, isn't it? And again, the best investment is from our sponsor, the heater.
The home hardware heater, mate.
Yeah, the home hardware. Yeah, as I said, when AFL Barwon pay me for it, you can have all the sponsors you want. Oh, ball comes out from Condi, but it's marked by Riley Hall. The Ranger. He goes from centre wing. Deep, long kick. Bars. Can he trap it? He's got Young bearing down on him. Throws him into the ground. Umpire says Jagonski. Oh, what chance did he have, though?
He had none, but it was a great tackle.
I would have thought ball up, perhaps. Great endeavour by Jared Young. We know he gives it 110%. But I reckon you got to give the bloke with the ball a bit of an opportunity. There was none in that one.
Been involved in two really, really big moments in this quarter.
Maybe they had a word to him and said, Youngie, you've been crap in the first half. And he doesn't take too kindly to that sort of stuff.
Give us something.
Yeah. He does not take kindly to that at all.
I wouldn't say crap, just what you have high expectations.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly right. Spot on.
That's what it is.
In he comes. Oh, he put it right across the face and out on the full.
That's not a super coach stat that you
want. No, he won't like that either, Youngie. Oof. And the boys will remind him of it tonight too. He doesn't like that sort of rubbish. Kyle Devlin with it in the back pocket. Goes to half back, happy feet. Snowden can't grab it. Condi crashes his way through. Dispossessed. Umpire says you're gone. Good work there from Costello. Costello, a little chip. Finds his mate. Oh, quick from Cheetahs. Over to the Gubbins. Can't trap it though. Jared Bath does. There he is. Donahue from 49 metres. Minor score. He's kicked them all from out there.
It's been good.
1-2 he's got. He's that massive option. Pushes down. He's a beautiful kick of the footy.
He's been involved a fair bit today.
Brown and Snowden here. And Snowden finished up on his bum. You need to know your limitations, Snowy. Let me tell you that one. Gillies gets it over to Condi.
Different weight divisions.
Yeah. Condi drives it long. Down towards Grenville. Oh, Riley Hall goes to ground. Grenville keeps his feet. Chips it into the pocket.
Good kick.
Good kick. Gets it over to Hebbard. Hebbard plays on. Does the Cyril Rioli, but he misses them all.
That's the one that the Chief hates, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Hates that one.
Yep.
Still yet to score a goal. We haven't kicked the goal since the first quarter, St Mary's.
Yeah, you're right.
All Grovedale are doing is just chipping away for these points, but it doesn't matter unless St Mary's going to kick a goal.
Over the line goes James Marks. Will have a throw in that front of that old past players. Hard to believe that was actually used to be part of what was Gadinia Park to what you look at now. And that used to be the other side and face the the VFL games.
Exactly right. It was
yep.
Country footy at its best.
Yeah. Young lifted his work rate. Goes forward. They got some runners here. Off the deck. Good work goes. I reckon that's Dylan Williams, but it's chopped off. I reckon he's nearly their best. Gillies. Thomas Gillies.
He has been good. Bars has been really good as well.
Yep. Those two down back.
St Joey's are coming back.
Don't forget Dobson.
17 points.
Yeah. 15 kicks and 10 marks to Dobson. Oh, that's straight off the top of my head, boys. comes out. Dobson has 16 kicks and 10 marks. Goes to big happy feet. Maybe Brownie might have wound him up when he bunched him. Dishes off. Goes to Dobson, who's had 17 kicks.
And that one's not probably one of his best for the
Minor
day.
score.
Big miss for St Mary's.
That's interesting. That's his first score.
Yeah. They really, really needed that goal in St Mary's.
They've kicked 3. 2 of them goes to two to Grenville. So Donahue kicks to himself, then just bombs it. It's 2-on-1 here. Oh, Lukey Bath.
They're out here, they're out.
Gubbins. Away he goes. Young on his bike. Just steadies. Puts it down to Erskine. No, gives it down to Brown. And Erskine's there. Taps it back.
Geez,
Tries to.
Gillies did well again.
Did very well.
Been fantastic today.
Put that down to Rushed. Devlin in the square. Kicks it to himself. Then goes very wide to Jared Bath.
In the Christmas tree there.
Yeah, lucky I can see him because the cameraman can't. Jared Bath gets it over to Normington.
Now just looking at the cameraman before, he looks like he's the man from Snowy River. He's parked his horse out the back and he's drives a bone. We're going to ride it home, I think.
Yeah, well, he drives a Volkswagen, a little Beetle. Oh, Circuit takes a mark. Dishes off the handball to Hogan. Hot.
You set your teammate up.
Yep. Still, Riley Hall. Did he get one high? Umpire says he did. Free kick to Riley Hall.
We threw it anyway, so he's probably lucky.
Yeah, he dishes off to Percy. Percy pumps it long. Brown seems to be playing out of the square at the moment. Comes back to Gillies. Gillies goes wide. I reckon if the other bloke said 16 kicks, Gilly has had 13. Comes Sherman.
Lovely.
Condi started off like a house on fire. There's Erskine against the smaller of the Condis. Michael Condi wraps him up. Tips out the back door. Comes out to Circuit. Back goes the old back to me to Hogan. Hogan drills it. Oh, free kick against Heath Brown. And it's to Bars. Oh, that's it. Set it because it's coming out of the back line. Forget it, umpires. That annoys the absolute big jeepers out of me. Jimmy Cale goes wide. Ooh. Dylan, I think that was. Crunched. Ground level, ball pushed forward. Free kick to Sherman. Gee, St Joey's are coming back.
9 points.
9 points, Joey's. They're 30 points down.
Carmody had 4 in the first half.
Jared Bath. Kisses back to Sherman. Sherman's got one here. He'll get it across to Devlin. Good kick.
He could get it back here. No,
it goes long. Condi was the target. Keeps it in. Does Hogan. Gets it across to Marcus Smith, who tried to take on Sherman.
Sherman's definitely lifted in the last 5 minutes.
It's good that Hogan is no longer has Bogan playing in the same side, because Hogan and Bogan, that was just too many's. Up it goes. Good work there from Hoare. Trying to crash his way through. No, knock it out, says the umpire. No, I thought he was gonna ping him.
Some areas of work rate's definitely lifted here.
Up they go. Oh, over the top. That's Abbott. Gentleman Jimmy Cale gets off the handball. Over to Michael Condi, who wears one high. Well done. Mick Condi goes down the Hebbard direction. Fisted away from him. Picked off by McNeil. Goes to Wellington. Does he get one high? No, the umpire says. You're in trouble here, son. He's in trouble. Yeah. Free kick to Josh Eddy, I reckon it is. Or is it Lukey Bath? It's Luke Bath. Undoes all his good work. Hogan marks it, gives it to Donahue, has one bounce. He loves this stuff. No one's coming at him. He has another one. This time Jared Bath does. He'll keep running, Donahue, because he'll want this back. Gets it over to Percy. Unload with that left foot. Goes towards goal. Missed it. He's got 2 behinds as well.
They kicked this corner. They've about 4 points, haven't they? 4 or 5 points. Just keeping areas in it.
They were 5-8. So they're 6-11. They've kicked 1 goal, 3. Jared Young kicking that goal, if you remember. Back to Luke Bath, who's got it at half back. Little spearing pass. Almost to Josh Eddy. Eddy goes towards Snowden. Can't quite trap it. Umpire says throw it in. 75 to 80 out from the St Mary's goal. How are we going there, Shawnee?
Yeah, we're good.
How long we drop out for? On average, we drop out for about 10 minutes, do we?
Start of the quarter a little bit. Yeah, it's all right.
I thought there was a bit of a shove there. Comes back, Dobson, kick number 18. 19.
Costly fumble there.
Yeah, oh, Josh Eddy. Not Josh Eddy, Luke Bath, I'm sorry, goes wide. Finishes up with his teammate in Etherton. Mitch Etherton goes wide. Oh, chipped in and taken the mark is Riley Hall. Hawley, I can hear him from here calling. He's at half back. Just kicks it long. Haw gets a fist to it, knocks it down. Should roll over the boundary line and does. 47 plays 25. Colac steadied. Back to 17 points.
What's the South Wales score?
They've just gone to a 15-point lead.
Leopold are doing the job over Geelong.
Yep. And Bell Park 27 points over North Shore.
Newtown by 14.
Oh, barrel off a step to Abbott, to Costello, I mean. Almost to Rasga. He's gone out of it a little bit. Marcus Smith. Oh, free kick, surely. Over the top of Tenace. Tenace. I thought he was going to dish off the handball. Instead, goes out to Kale. Very wide on half back. 22-point margin here. Kale goes down the line. Snowden.
Got to change these points of attack. I think I harping on it before, St Mary's. They've just got to try and take a risk. I think Sherman tried before, and unluckily there was a drop mark at half back. But they need to try and change the point of attack, because that was a 3-on-1 down the line again.
Over the top, Abbott there knocks it clear, but it beats Cheetahs over the boundary line. Bowen heads 16 points up on Anglesey.
Queenscliff 33 points.
33 points up on Drysdale. 2 in a row for Fitzy. Ball goes forward. Rasga in a wrestle with Dylan, and we will have a throw in. Been a couple of things I've done right. Buying that heater is certainly one of them.
Home hardware, they're good for all your timber and home hardware needs.
You'll be obviously building a house. I'm certain of that. I'm tipping it's at Warralilly too. Oh, crashing his way through there is Devlin. Puts it down the throat of Snowy.
Move it quickly, move it quickly. You can't. There's numbers back behind the footy.
Snowden also goes down the line. Gee, asking a fair bit there of it looked like marks. Ball comes out. Oh, big handball over the top, but it's picked off by Monaghan. And he's kicked it out in the full.
Nice. Something was called. It must have been on the full. It looked like the umpire signalled something else though.
Yeah. Free kick to Snowden. He plays on, has a bounce. No, it's Dobson. Dobson. He said that's kick number 20 to Dobson, boys.
7 inside
7
50s
inside 50s. Yeah. Getting a fraction dark too, boys, isn't it?
Do you reckon they can just turn the lights on next door?
Yeah, we'll get the reflection. Ball comes out. 3 of them here to raffle it. Josh Eddy's one of them. Chips it forward. Dobson.
Here we go.
Hands out. Jack Lang. Sherman. Oh, pinched by Wellington. I can't see. Ball goes. He's dispossessed by Josh Eddy, and we'll have a throw in. Right in front of the St Mary's social rooms.
Still searching for that goal. First goal since quarter time. Starting to get a couple inside 50s there now, but I thought that might have been their chance, that last one.
Grovedale just starting to lock it up a little bit more here. They're starting to push more numbers up to the contest.
Not clear out of the ruck contest. Good work by Cheetahs. Dishes off to Fry. Fry's kick unfortunately lands in the arms of Devlin. Devlin told to go long. He goes to Bath. Over his head to Sherman, but the boundary line beats him as well. We'll have a throw in right in front of the commentary box. It's been referred to. You called the big black truck. I call it. It's been called today Milky's Man Cave.
Milky's Man Cave.
Yep. Comes over the back. Kale up and under. It's Riley Hall will swallow this. Oh. But he dishes off to Leeds. He's dispossessed. Good work, Josh Eddy. You've got to beat the... Great work, Josh Eddy. Just unfortunate to give away the free kick. Comes to Monaghan. I was just listening to Happy Feet, getting a bit upset there. Goes up. Erskine this time can't take the mark.
Cam went out without the Dukes up then.
Yes. Done that a bit today. Hebbard's been moved onto him.
It's just ice.
Gilly's been moved forward.
Okay, so they've rolled the dice here, St Mary's.
Young, up and under kick. Oh, over to Mackenzie. Did he get one high? Umpire said he ducked his head as Sean agrees with it. Off the deck goes Normington. Donahue.
Bit of pace there.
Yeah.
By Marks.
Marks and Donahue. Adam Donahue goes off the ground. Has he put it out in the full?
She's given
yes,
him
he
that,
has.
She's given him that run, haven't they? So maybe putting someone like Marks on him might stop that run with a bit of pressure there.
That's obviously that's a plan. So it's who was that? That was Normington. Normington gives it over
slow move
to Bath. Goes back to Jimmy Cale. Cale's got it at half back. Geez, the fact they haven't kicked a goal since quarter time is massive for St Mary's.
Rob Condy hadn't had many this quarter either.
He's gone quiet. Jimmy Cale goes long with that. Good fist there from Riley Hall. Leads, sharks it, gives it over to Circuit or Mackenzie. Oh, good mark to Cheetahs. Cheetahs goes forward. He's dobbed it.
Is that your man, Cheetah?
That's the man, Cheetahs. Who's going? Well, I tell you what now, Nick Brown. If there's not something mentioned in your write-up about him, this bloke here will be hunting you.
Just to make sure I spell his name right.
Probably the last time you've been here, Brent. Seems I am the captain of this ship.
So well, you pay the bills. You're going to pay for that heater soon, champ.
My home hardware.
Yes, you'd be paying for it. You give them home hardware that many plugs.
You know, I reckon that just about could be it. I don't know, they haven't kicked the goal since the first quarter.
Yeah.
Now with that last goal.
Well, they've thrown Gillies forward. That's obviously the dice. They've rolled the dice there, but it has to start in the midfield for mine.
And there's Jared Young, who has lifted. We've noted. Comes out. Good hands to Normington for St Mary's.
They're out here. They can get the bounce. No,
Cheetahs again. Goes with that awkward-looking,
lovely
old-style left footer. Goes across to Mackenzie. Pumps it long. Gee, Erskine didn't even put the hands up. Hebbard has been moved down back to take on Erskine. His kick knocked off Deblin. Oh, Marcus Smith round the body. No, overcooked it. Has he scored? Yes, he has. Minor score. I'd be happy he's getting some game time, Marcus Smith, because, you know, as we know, you're out with a broken leg.
I reckon St Mary's here, they've gone... St Mary's have evened up. They've still got that one loose each side. I reckon St Mary's have got to even it up here. They've got to take a risk. They've got to try and win the game because they keep going the way it is. They keep kicking it to 2-on, 3-on-1s. They've got to try and even up the numbers across half forward.
Bars to remain.
This is one bloke that could be a difference for him. It was early.
Yeah.
Find a way back into the game, but
he's got lost deeper as well.
Can't have
Grenville goes long. Oh, I thought he'd done everything then, Gillies. I thought he'd done enough.
Stupid free kick.
Free kick to Monaghan. He gives it over. Oh, over to Gubbins. Gubbins in turn over to Hogan. Hogan has a bounce.
He's been good today.
He's very reliable back there. I actually spoke to Glenn Wallace about him. I reckon he's in league worthy.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Very reliable. Circuit.
Hasn't had to man anyone
and
up though.
Fitty. 50 to Circuit. He wants 100 by the look of him.
It's a big 50 too, isn't it?
He's still going.
This ground,
he's still going.
Unless he's giving in the 100 metres. Jeez, that's
that is a massive 50. Poof. That's more like 70.
Yeah, he must have got confused when he got to about 30, I reckon.
Maybe Circuit running at him at 100 mile an hour just confused me. I'll stop where I was counting. What's up to 32 or 22? Goes with the right boot, Circuit. Out to Erskine. Just boom.
This could ice the game this time.
Yeah.
This could bring it out to 35 points.
If it isn't iced already.
That's a good point, isn't it? I don't think you can write St Mary's off.
Heck no.
I really don't. They're in the position they're in on the ladder
Exactly. They've only lost one game. It was the opening round. Is that right, Nick? You'd know all that stuff.
They lost to round one. That's correct.
St Joey's.
Joey's.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think
get that right, please. Get that right. Erskine comes in. Distance will never be an issue. And he's pointed to someone at the fence who has obviously given it to him. He's slotted it. His return for the day, he's kicked 3 goals.
But hasn't really. Wouldn't have thought he had.
Probably had 3 kicks.
Yeah, I reckon he said maybe 4 kicks, but gee whiz.
Yeah, definitely hasn't had his best day.
He's the leading goal kicker on the ground.
He's the leading goal kicker in the competition.
Sort of one of those forwards though that these conditions don't really suit him. So to get the
that's a load of crap, because the conditions don't suit anyone.
You said that the likes of
but that's in the middle. That's in the middle. You got everyone else around the outside. They don't suit any of them.
I think the thing is, St Mary's, by throwing the risk of throwing Gillies forward, they obviously leaves that opportunity for Erskine to open up the gap, open up their forward line.
Yeah, I just want to know how he managed to be on Dylan on that occasion to take that mark. But anyway, Wellington, so to Circuit. He played a fair game.
Been good, Circuit. You've called his name a bit.
Yes. Dylan dishes off the handball to no one in particular though. Marcus Smith goes to ground. Mackenzie's at the bottom of this. And Romain and Briley Hall exchanging phone numbers.
I reckon Grenville that might be even a thing to throw him in the middle. Just around some stoppages, just to get him a bit evasive or something.
Yep. Do something different.
Colac still at 17 points, and South Barwon have pushed it out to 27.
Yeah, they'll get home, South Barwon, you'd think, wouldn't you?
There's a wind. Lara kicking home with a wind.
I think that might have been touched off the boot. Snowden does well. Wow. Dishes off to Lukey Bath. Absolute champion, Lukey Bath. Goes down. Gillies. Did everything but gain a free kick on that occasion. Hogan goes to ground. He's got Dobson all over him. He's got him all over him. You've been paying him, umpire. You've been paying him. Nah. Right when he could have opened up the game.
See, I think that's the situation there where Grenville needs to be deep in attack.
Yep.
Deep in the 50. They just had no one there to crumb that one. Slapped
away by Gillies on that occasion. I was just watching Josh Eddy. I thought he almost marked that. He didn't. Comes down to his mate in Ethan Mitchie Etherton. Ball. Picked off. Great work there. Is that Cheetahs again?
Probably would be. It is.
It is.
It's just coming out too easy. St Mary's allowing that to come out.
Yep.
I know Grovedale are doing a good job of clearing it.
Yeah.
Their backline's been fantastic all day. That's just coming out too easy.
35 points. Big jump there from Josh Eddy. Only as far as Costello. Goes the barrel. Bouncing ball over the top of Percy and Dylan. Erskine throws a boot at it. Hebard leads, knocks it clear. Devlin. So too Percy. Pick up by Dylan. Round the body he goes. Only goes as far as Wellington. You almost choked then. You'd hate to hear that, boys, wouldn't you?
It's a
little bit on here as the siren goes.
Geez, you wouldn't want to have a crack at Percy, would you?
Might be something to fire St Mary's up a little bit for this last quarter, going in 35 points.
Might just get them going.
Might just be the spark. Might be a bit of a spark, just a little bit of a push.
6 goals. And I haven't kicked one for 2 quarters. Got to kick 6 in the last. Goal kickers for that quarter. We're not going to worry about it because nothing's changed at Grovedale. At St Mary's. So I reckon it was Erskine got 1, Young got 1. And Cheetahs got 1. They were the 3 goal kickers. Now, Erskine's got 3 now. Radska's still got 2. The rest are single goal kickers. We're going to come back to this, hopefully, last quarter. Exciting last quarter, and we will see how we go. As Wes Smith gives us a thumbs up. He thinks they're home, the Tigers. To start this last exciting quarter, there's still a couple of games in the balance floating around. I reckon Colac and Joey's are still alive. I reckon St Albans and Newtown, perhaps. 13-point margin there, still alive. North Shore Bell Park, 35 points there. I think that might be over.
What's South Barwon?
South Barwon, they're 27 points. That's probably... you said there's a howling gale out there. Yeah, well, we'll see. Interesting. Something just turned me. I'm thinking I can hear myself. What's going on there? Back in the middle, umpire, the shortest umpire going round, throws it up. Over the top goes Abbott. Goes back and gets his own footy. A lot of the GFL ruckmen do that. I'm very impressed with that. Trying to crash his way through. Geez, he's in the glue pot at the moment. He's not going to let it out of there.
For the neutrally milky, we probably want St Mary's to kick the first goal here. Make it interesting. Home ground. Anything can happen.
Up goes Snowden, knocks it down. Ball comes out to McNeil, goes off the ground. Ooh, it's been very close. Skips over the line. Yeah, 35-point margin. They need a couple of quick ones, St Mary's, and that could just... This ground is renowned for teams coming home.
Yeah, very much
like
so.
Steam trains in the last quarter.
Very much so.
If it's happened anywhere, it's happened a lot at this ground.
Kept Gillies forward too.
Yeah.
St Mary's. And they've
got Monaghan on him.
They've evened up the numbers. They're listening to me.
You just know what's going on.
Yeah.
Gee, this is a long conversation for a boundary throw, wasn't it?
Get on with it.
Yeah. Spinning ball, up she goes. Snowden over the top. Tenace, no.
Fumble.
Picked up. Around the body. I reckon that Circuit with his right boot again.
Circuit's been fantastic.
Yeah. Hits a glue pot.
Cheetahs.
Cheetahs again. Gets it down, Mackenzie. Oh, good pick up by Fry. Mongrels it forward to Erskine. Just off a step. Round the body. He goes lucky. Kick to Percy. Over across to Marcus Smith. Watch him if he gets one. Watch him. Just watch Smith. There he goes. And points to the pass player stand.
It's a bit of me.
Oh, he's good at it. He's good. The old Marcus Smith. Chucky loves it.
Is that it?
That's it, I think. Can't see it.
Just really needed St Mary's.
Yes, that needed to be go the other way, didn't it?
Big result for Grovedale. They come in, speaking to a few Grovedale people prior to the game, they come in with a bit of confidence. They were pretty confident with the side they in. They made 5 changes from last week, so it's, they'll be pretty happy going back to Burdu Drive tonight.
They would. 2 games behind St Mary's before today, so that's a good.
It's pretty tight at the bottom of that 5 too, isn't it?
It certainly is. Goes all the way down, possibly to 7 spot South Barwon. So,
I think it's a tough ask even for them to come in from...
Well, funny thing about chasing your spot, I can still remember a car, what year was it? Late 90s or lower, when St Mary's came from the clouds and won it from 5th spot.
I remember that.
Early to late 90s, I reckon it might have been.
I reckon it was late 90s, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we reminisce. Donahue sends them forward again, Grovedale. Normington kicks it out to space. I reckon is it Jacob? No, it's not. It's Dylan Williams. Gets it. Hasn't been too bad. Oh, good fist by Hebard. Normington. Plenty of time. 2-on-1 here. Cheetahs at the back. Tries to take the mark. Good work there by McNeil. Gets it back, Cheetahs.
And hit up here too.
Hits up and he's found Percy.
Now, I know I've called him early. Did call him early, Milky, but...
Look, I knew it was coming. I just knew this was coming.
I reckon he's probably had a pretty decent day, I would have thought. And might have the chocolates for the home hardware player of the day, I would have thought, today. And just comes to a rest as well, too. So.
Yep. As Percy lines up, Percy has no goals, 2 behinds. In he comes. Very, very deliberate in his approach. Bang! Icing, you call that one, don't you?
Yeah, that's it.
That is icing.
It's a shot, isn't it?
Yep.
So,
second loss. I'm calling it. Fat lady, call me that if you want to. I don't care.
no comment.
What? You're stuck for words.
I don't want to ruin your confidence too much. You've been good today. Couple of new faces in the box for you.
It's been good fun. This is good. I hope you both come back.
No, I won't be.
Yes, you will. You got to pay for that heater. Snowden gets it there, knocks it clear. Young puts on the wrestle. Jimmy Carl picks it up, knocks it down to his teammate there in Waters.
Did well.
Where's Waters from? Some bush town.
We'll leave it at that.
Here it comes. This is what they put him down for. Tommy Gillies gets one back. First goal since quarter time.
So I think with the Gillies going forward, they've conceded their big forwards. I think kicked a couple of, tall forwards kicked probably 3, so that's 3-1. I would have thought in the state of throwing him forward to back to forward.
Yeah, I'm just wondering where they're in a big shootout where their Hebbard is obviously a key forward.
Yeah.
Who else is going to kick their goals?
Well, you think their midfield generally pitches in with Tenace and Condis and these sort of fellas.
Yep.
But it just shows that when they can't do it, what happens?
That's the thing, isn't it?
It sort of exposes that weakness of theirs, because you can't rely on Grenville. Might get you, he might pop up and kick a 5 now and then, but he's going to sort of only give you a 2 or 3.
He was good early, I suppose. As were a lot of St Mary's very early. They were really, like that first quarter. I thought they were good, withstanding the pressure. I think you just thought that they were just going to come out and just go bang, bang, bang from that point onwards.
Look how young this
he looks pretty young, doesn't he?
Jack Lang, Fairlingham looks like about 12. The man we're talking about, Grenville, pokes it forward. Sherman can't quite pick it up. Riley Hall at the bottom of the pack. Gets it out, or does he? Fists forward. Bouncing ball, Fry leads in the way, taps it into the path of Donahue. Good one-handed pick-up. He's been sensational, Adam Donahue. Oof.
That's a good courage too.
Yes, good courage there from Devlin. Back. Yep. Gets a fist on it.
Grovedale at home to St Albans next week, so they've had a pretty good day today against Newtown, 14 points down at the moment. And St Mary's head out to Leopold, who have been fantastic today by looking at the scores.
Yeah, they have. Ball comes out, Sherman, kicks it forward to the only bloke there, who's Dylan William. Goes to Rasga, doesn't take the mark. Dylan knocks it out of his hands, but he goes back and gets it, does Rasga. He's a lefty, goes with a righty, puts it up. Good mark to Condi, who's drifted back as well. He goes wide, finds Jimmy Cale. Cale goes forward, Dobson. Mark number 11, boys. 12 marks, sorry.
He's probably the other one, Milky. He's getting a lot of ball up the ground, and a lot of his marks have been, from the forward 50 onwards. Maybe he's got to get a bit closer to goal for them. Maybe that's where it's going to be. Dobson
takes it off Donahue, who he gave it to. Now he needs to kick it back to him. Goes bang, kick number 22. 21, damn, one ahead of it. Sorry, boys. Mucking up the stat sheet. As Happy Feet knocks it over the boundary line on the outer side. 31 plays 72. Jack Lang's not shaven yet, I'll bet you, boys. There's not a chance he's having a shave. Be no feathers either, I wouldn't reckon. Knocks it down, does Abbott. Comes, trying to crash his way through Josh Eddy. Took the angry pills this morning, Josh. Bath, Lukey boy, comes out the back to McNeil. Just pumps it up in the air. Good fist away from Hebbard.
Look at Josh Eddy's stats there, boys. How many kicks he's had?
He's had 6 kicks, 3 handballs.
6 and 3. Okay,
6
so
and 3.
9 disposals. He's been around it.
He's probably had 10 or 12 tackles, I reckon.
I would have thought that was the case.
Yeah. 8 punches in the guts. Yeah. So, how many?
13.
Off one step. Leads in the race, Devlin. Can't quite take it. There's the man. Lukey Bath crashing his way through. Got one high. Luke Bath with the left. Puts it out for Normington.
Lovely hit.
Laces out too, that one. Normington. Wouldn't know it's a muddy day with him. He's looking a bit clean for mine. Comes, knocks it down. Michael Condi. Pick it up. Keeps it in play, does he? Yes, done very well. Banana!
Oh, no, and they've called it out of bounds.
Oh, no.
And that's a contender for the Pine Tree goal of the day, too.
Yes.
And we've missed out on it.
Yeah,
Jeez.
you wouldn't have won the car with that one, boys, because all he got was pine trees. So you did no shot of him anyway.
Jeez,
have a look at the screen now, boys. Have a look at the monitor. You just see that's what he would have got of him. Spinning ball over the top. Dobson going to the ruck now. Goes over to Lukey Bath. I reckon he's got it.
Made him work a fair bit, has he?
Come on, goalie.
There we go.
Yep.
Lukey Bath, was it?
Yep, Luke Bath.
Not much celebration out there. I think they're...
Oh,
well.
Surely not.
Surely not. I've already called it over. It can't happen.
Well, you've already started a bit of opera in the box before,
yes.
so... No. They're throwing Tenace back in the middle. He's just had a bit of a breather.
Just can't.
Couldn't think so, could you?
Jared Young, did you hear his comment then?
No, what was that one?
Yeah, well, it was full of swear words about his
Fire
defenders.
Simple, wasn't it?
No, shitful. That's how bad it was. That's what he thought.
Samary's get his clearance, see what happens.
Well, comes out. Oh, circuit again.
10 minutes in, it's probably 15 minutes of play to go.
Yep, Normington. Have to wash the right knee and the left knee now. He's got down on the ground.
Oh, jeez, he's
that was stiff. Comes out to Costello. Up they go. Oof, almost a mark there. Knock it clear. Knock it clear. He's going to ping you. I got him in the back. Good work. Against Seath Brown again. I'll just tell you what, the stats on him for giving away free kicks today be pretty high. To Josh Eddy. Kick number 7.
Yeah, I wouldn't be wanting to wash his clothes at the...
Bottom of the pack. Finds Donahue. I'll tell you what, he's up in there. He's up there in their best.
Yeah, definitely.
He directs play. Just goes bang. Tells Razgo I'm going there. Razgo, 1 grab, 2 grabs.
Probably been a bit quiet in the last couple of...
He started off well, then he had a big dry spell, didn't he? Bit like Nick Brown's private life.
I wouldn't be throwing stones at
where that's getting at.
I probably wouldn't be throwing stones at glass houses there, Milky.
Hey, there's no problems with me, mate. Sent one back to Ballarat on the weekend. Told her pack of bags. And he comes, Razga. Whoa, Wilson! Not good enough.
Can only imagine the quality being from Ballarat.
She was actually very nice, but she just talked a lot about her past. We don't like listening to that crap. As the ball goes out of bounds right in front of us.
Lock on, let's go! Cheaters! Get your man!
Jared Young, they're
spiritual.
Yep. 36 points up.
Isn't he?
36 points up, and you'd reckon this was in the balance. Up he goes. He's been fantastic, Abbott. Goes to Tenace, wrapped up in a tackle straight away.
He's a
umpire.
Baller.
Goal, he is too, isn't he? No, can't say that loud. Can't say. We can hear you anyway, Youngie. It's all right. Oh, he plays on, cheaters.
My man again, and he's
wobbly old kick though. He's found Josh Eddy.
Not his best for the day.
Or is it Luke Bath?
He probably has 30.
Eddie and Brown just going.
Dishes off the handball. Sherman, little chip, goes over to his mate there in Etherton. Out wide bars. Dispossessed by Fry. Erskine, wobbly old kick. Hebard tries to swat it. Comes across to Dillon. Goes back to, he's at Hebard again. He's wrapped up in a tackle. Top of the goal square. We'll have a ball up.
It's probably clear that they won't win it from here, but they'll at least be able to keep it respectable and get a couple of goals back, same areas. And
they're
16 points between Colac and Joey's.
Lovely hit out then to set up another shot on goal. That was bad luck.
McKenzie kicks a minor.
Yeah, you think Leopold are travelling pretty well at the moment, so Samaras want to go in with a finish off with a good, so they're in preparation for next week. So with a bit of momentum anyway.
39 point South Barwon still.
Hopefully that win.
That should be enough.
Yeah, you might think so. That win might have died down a little bit.
Ball in dispute. Ball in dispute. They're all playing different interpretations here. I'm tipping that my little man up the other end would have paid. Done the old chicken wing. Woof. Free kick. Ball up right in front of us. Hoare slaps it forward. Over to Michael Condy. Does very well. Kicked the goal of the year, but it wasn't allowed because he was out of bounds. Comes over to Wellington. Smothered by Michael Condy. Circuit. Almost took it with him. Condy.
Heavy ball.
Wellington knocks it over the boundary line.
Grovedale just showed there, just that contested footy was there. They're still hitting in hard.
Yep.
20 odd minutes into 15 minutes into the last quarter.
Hoare knocks it down. Oh, Cheetahs, your man throws a boot at it. Condy coming back into it, gives it over to Tenace. Tenace puts it out. Oh, Gillies almost Gets it, drags it back in underneath. Does the Gubbins underneath there? It's the same little umpire, but not this time.
Couldn't ping that one.
No.
Back in.
Buff's got to come off. Buff Brown, that is. You picked that change early, Nick. Those two are rotating. Comes out to Dobson. Gets himself some room, but his kick is smothered. And you go back and get it and get another kick. Flips it out the back. Over to Kale.
Well.
Centre half forward. Oh, cheapers.
Youngie as he comes
Young
on.
has just come on. The old greatest trick in the book. Youngie, little give to Rasga. He'll go back and get this, Young. Rasga's on his backside. Knocks it clear. Normington.
Oh, Young. Oh.
Almost. Goes to the pocket. And Jared Barth can't control it.
Can you tell Youngie's actually a Grovedale player today with the colour of his jumper at the moment?
He looked... No, I nearly said something.
He's slipping and sliding through the middle, I would have thought.
I was nearly going to say, looks like he's related.
Yeah,
he comes there. Josh Eddy stands up in the tackle, dragged to the ground. Umpire blows a whistle and says, we'll have a ball up. What are we at? 37-point margin. At the what stage does this tell us?
21st or 22nd, I would think.
Says 13.5 here. So, there goes your theory on that one.
In the back.
Refresh. It still says 13.5.
Yeah, so it's not loaded, finished loading.
That comes across to Hogan.
Hogan's been good today.
Yes, he has. Erskine gets a hand on it. Brown still on there. Gives it across. Tenace pinches it. Going back, taking a good mark. Cheetahs again with the blue boots. Goes across to the Disco King in Leeds. Fancies himself with the ladies, Tommy Leeds. Oh, it goes backwards. That's one of his dance moves. Gets it across to Hogan. Skinner. Skin. Wonder would that be anything to do with the colour of his skin? Skinner, the old Hogan.
Wouldn't say he's.
He has the same suntan as me.
Probably sunbaking in the moonlight. I would have thought.
Done that before. The belly full of red wine. Erskine knocks it out. Gets across to Normington. He in turn goes across to Devlin. Good work there from Marks. Back to Normington. Across to Dobson for kick number 23. Up and under. Oh, good mark, I reckon. To Gillies.
You reckon because it was
no,
trees?
I looked up and then looked sideways. Oh, good spoil, Donahue. Spins out. Gets a handball. No, good work. Lukey Bath again. His kick smothered. Then hacks it off the ground. The Grovedale play in McNeil.
Had his brother there waiting for the handball too and elected to swing onto his left.
Yep. Spinning ball. 10 points at Colac. Comes out Jared Young. Dives in on it. And then smart enough to get away because the umpire was going to ping him. Cheetahs comes off for a spell. And the push-up king, seriously, when he wears the orange boots and the 27, he looks like... But now he's got the headgear. He doesn't look anything like him. Abbott scrabs it out of the ruck. Nearly best on, I reckon, Abbott. Erskine flips it over. Marcus Smith right on the paint of the 50. Goes towards goal. Brown just in a wrestle.
Who?
He's going to Bars. No, to Dylan, sorry.
Well, that there might have been just a case that Brown was the stronger one that won out.
That one was a bit
going on.
Yeah, it could have gone either way. Devlin, his kick. Over to... It was Jared Barth, I think, comes over. It comes from Bars, back to Devlin. Devlin goes long, clears everyone. Romain Grenville included. He goes to ground. Riley Hall's got a week to decide what he's going to do with this. So he just pumps it over to Donahue.
Riley Hall's done a good job after half-time.
Before
half-time, he looked a little bit vulnerable on occasions, but he's definitely got the chocolates now, I would have thought, after half-time.
He's in the back pocket now. Goes deep, out to McNeil. Bit of candy sold there by Wellington. and puts it in the path of Fry. Under the scoreboard that reads St Mary's 5-7-37. Grovedale 10-14-74.
Just a bit of a lull, hey, in the game a little bit.
Exactly double the score and the scoring shots. Marks gets off the handball. Crashing his way through there's Etherton. Head down is Mackenzie. Then punches the footy. Umpire says, give it to me. 11-point margin at Colac. 80 points. Leopold over West. South Barwon 58 points. They're home. St Albans 8 points down on Newtown.
Jeez, that'd be
oh, that would be massive.
Result.
And Bell Park 36 points up on North Shore. As Marcus Smith tells everyone, just relax, slow down. He's having a ping from
a bit of party time.
45.
Just a bit of party time with a barrel. You think? Or are we going a bit early?
No, they wouldn't be doing that. Surely not.
Mitch McKee did in the grand final last year.
Well, yeah, and that was a cracking goal kick too. Decides to pass deep into the pocket, and he's found your man, hasn't he? No, it's not.
26, is it?
Is it Jacob Dale or Dale Jacob?
They have two first names.
Yeah. What is that? There's a name for that.
Yeah, having two first names.
No, it's like a acronym, synonym, one of those sort of things, but it's not either of those.
A word.
Shut up, you.
Ask the journalist in the room.
Yeah, you should know that.
All last year. I think I even googled it to try and find out. And
in he comes.
I'll have a look.
Puts it up the top of the square. They fly high.
Probably a bit of heavy legs than I would have thought. He's only 40 out, and it's not really, wouldn't even think it's 50 in this ground. So
Devlin.
Probably allowed to have heavy legs after he's had a pretty good game. Pretty good name.
Oof, Jared Young fisted away from him. Crashing through was Mackenzie, still crashing through. Michael Condy wrapped up in the tackle. Umpire says, nah, give it to me, boys.
Mackenzie loves the hard stuff.
Oh, he does, doesn't he? Yeah, they're two of a kind, aren't they? Circuit and Mackenzie. They're just like clones of each other. Abbott has definitely had the honours today. Speak of the devil, Circuit gives it to Mackenzie, then unloads with the left into the goal square. Brown, but Hebard sees it over. 6 rush behinds to Grovedale. Devlin. Oh no! I hate this rule.
It's not that hard though.
On a windy day, your shoelace blows and it goes over the line.
Milky, it's not that hard though.
Just get rid of it.
You've got enough room to kick it. I don't know why you have to get to the edge of the box.
Get rid of it. Surely you make it. It's got to be an offence of a metre.
Nah, I just reckon you stay beyond the line. It's pretty much painted up nicely.
Mightn't be. How do you know that? You can hardly see it from...
There's a line there. There's a line around the boundary. So if we play by that rule, we're saying the goal of the year sticks.
He's playing Pokemon, this bloke.
Is he?
I'm trying to find out this word for you.
He's playing Pokemon.
This game's over, so we've done something.
Yep, they just smashed that through for a behind.
Well, in the...
Normington kicks to himself.
In the AFL today, Fremantle 20-point winners, and Sydney are leading Port Adelaide by 7 points, 16 gone in
Port Adelaide, that was me roughy. Port Adelaide knocking over Sydney in Sydney. As Riley Hall goes to Smith, who goes to Costello. Good work there from Devlin. He hasn't been too bad for St Mary's either. Back pocket.
And so's the other fellow. Normington's been pretty serviceable, I would have thought.
Over the boundary line. 77 plays 37. Still got plenty of time, but certainly.
1 point, Port Adelaide.
Well, we don't know their history is finishing strong, don't we?
Very much so.
Oof. Trying to crash his way through. Finishes up. Jimmy Cale in a chain of handballs. Goes to Normington. Tries to take on his opponent. Good tackle.
Colac 11 points. 19 and a half gone. That's probably the only one. And 8 points with 15 gone in the St Albans.
That's probably the one with the most interest, Newtown and St Albans in that.
I would have thought that the Colacs and Joey's are too.
I just reckon 11 points might be too much. What happens when you give any side a start like that? You're just chasing ass all day.
That's a fair point.
Yep. Spinning ball. 40-point margin here. As Hawk gets the old 1-2 from Snowy. Goes with a wobbly kick forward. Into Jared Barth. He's wrapped up in a tackle. Percy's gone down back for Grovedale.
Tackled well, Grovedale.
Yep.
They haven't given St Mary's much space either to be able to work, especially forward of centre.
Reckon the runner's got really slow for St Mary's. He's struggling a fraction, Steve. Steve Cassidy, that is, knocks it down. Donahue, smacks it into space to Percy. Oops!
Got the leg spinner.
Comes back. Condi. There he goes. Gillies got his second. 43 plays 77.
I think this is what they have to do. They just have to keep it respectable and try not let Grovedale score anymore and just get a couple. Still certain they can't win it from here, but they need to get a couple of late goals.
Tell you what, just shows how even the competition is. You've got sides down to 7th, really, just really pushing. Every side can beat every side, which is great for the competition.
Yep.
With
half a quarter to go still, you'd hope that Colac, both Joey's and St Albans are a chance.
Yeah,
both those two games would be fantastic.
Right.
How was St Albans situated there?
8 points. No one wins that one. Ball in dispute. And still 8 points in that game.
The ball must be stuck in the middle of the ground.
Yeah, nothing's changed. It hasn't changed for ages.
Not anything.
No, neither at Colac and Joey's either. Oh, Normington upended as he tries to kick it. Condi gets it over to Snowden. Back to Normington. Tries to put it out in front of his teammate. Here he is, Gillies, for his third. But he's wrapped up in the tackle. Hit the post. Out of bounds. 34-point margin here.
Just wait. It's just a waiting game now, isn't it?
Yeah. Be more than happy if it doesn't rain anymore, just quietly.
Yeah, no, let's see if you can, I suppose the listeners and the viewers wouldn't be aware of that. Let's hope you can get the truck home in one piece tonight, John.
No, don't know what you're talking about.
Colac 17 points up.
Do you have to drive this, Milky?
Yeah.
He had a little bit of an indiscretion.
We've had a couple of indiscretions. We've bogged it once and we've hit Luke Forbes' car. Comes for the back. Josh Eddy kicked up and under. Fisted away by Gubbins. Colac are home, I reckon. 17 points is enough at the 26-minute mark, absolutely.
Would be interesting, though, if there's a goal at St Albans.
Very interesting. Seem to be travelling a bit behind time there, too. Spinning ball. The fizz has gone out of this game, boys.
Yeah, it's definitely...
Yep. Just waiting for the siren.
I reckon Newtown are home 24 minutes on in that last quarter too, so you probably think that they're home there as well. So, and at Colac you've got 26 gone, so you probably think the Colac are home too. So,
yep, 27.50 at Colac. Oh, fist away from Gillies.
Here we go again.
Here he goes, Condi. Gets another one. His first for the day, Rob Condi. At the 26-minute mark.
For our viewers, I would you think
St Joey's South Barwon next week?
Probably think we'd be at St Joey's next week for that.
So you said we.
Yeah, we as in.
He said we, didn't he? You heard him, Nick. He said we.
As in
What are the others?
AFL Barwon media team.
What's the other ones?
Grovedale, St Albans, St Joey's, South Barwon, Newtown, North Shore,
No.
Bell Park, Colac.
No.
It's going to be a good game. Leopold, St Mary's at Leopold and Geelong West.
That'd be St Mary's 3 weeks in a row. No.
Yeah. So
who was the last one?
Lara. West and Lara.
No, we'll go the traditional Joey's, and both need to win.
Both definitely.
Saw before with Jared Young the way you were screaming from the boundary about not taking the foot off and keeping it going. This is why, because obviously he doesn't want to see him, leak these late goals. And that's exactly what's happened.
Probably doesn't put the game into context.
Colac just got one back. St Joey's just got one back. Ball goes back. Mark to Hogan at half back. Goes wide. Bouncing ball. Gubbins was the target, but it eluded him and goes over the boundary line. 28-point margin here.
Best 5 today, John?
Best 5 in the ground. In any order? Any particular order?
Start with your best, and the rest can probably filter their way through.
Well, I'll ask the St Mary's boys who their best is first. Reckon they're going to say Dobson. Condi over the top. I'd nearly be There it is. There it is. A 28-point margin to Grovedale. 10-17-77. Defeated St Mary's 7-7-49. Won't affect St Mary's. They'll still be on top.
Yeah, it's not going to affect that too much.
No, they'll still be on top.
I suppose from their point of view, though, it wouldn't be never good to lose at home.
No.
And I think the scoreline in the end probably flattered them, to be honest.
I think probably from both sides. A day like today, I reckon they both got out uninjured, haven't they?
Yeah, I don't think there was anyone lost.
I reckon they both got out uninjured, which is sensational.